So what would you say to someone that was looking to get into these new job roles and get into a lot of these new opportunities that are out there at the moment?
Well, I would say to really invest your time in seeking how you can grow or evolve or develop your soft skills. It's really important. Skills are, I find them easier to acquire. You go for a training, probably in the office at work, or you study, for a course at university. Soft skills you have to be a bit more intentional, because things like emotional intelligence, self-awareness, self-management, you have to pay more attention to your own innate ability, your personality, your character. So it requires a bit more rigor. And for a long time, I don't know why we call this soft skills. Probably everybody thought it wasn't that important. Kind of neglected it because we felt, it doesn't really matter. They're soft skills. So you notice most times you're not taught at school, and some of this is probably you can be the way the school environment or academics has been for now. They can't teach you that. You go to school to learn collaboration and teamwork. Yeah, maybe in teaching you some type of courses, they force you to do critical thinking, but not in all. It's almost like a selective. Now, this is not important if you're going to work in the environment where the workforce is actually demanding that you have those types of skills. So it means that you probably have to invest to get them. And I've always...
And have a good understanding, I think, of where you are now. I mean, one of the most important things for me is always reflection. Understanding where your weaknesses are, understanding where your strengths are, knowing or having those avenues that means that you can adapt and change your approach where you needed to. When you get a job, you don't just stay the same person, do you? You evolve and change around the job, and you have to understand how to do that.
And even jobs are now requiring that you have a bit of adaptability, because those things, I think COVID has made it clear that people have to learn to adapt. Situations, environment, the job itself. There's so many changes that would happen in the midst of your career that skill set is actually important for you to be resilient on the job. So I would say it's something people have to be a bit more deliberate, especially if you want to grow your career. Your hard skills can take you to a certain level, but I think to go up, your soft skills will be the determining factor.
Yeah, and you have to be alive to learn new ones, I think, as well, all the time. I learn all the time in my role, but I'm not academically learning anything on top of what I did at university or anything along those lines. So, and that's interesting. And working with others as well is obviously really important, isn't it?